Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another awesome episode of EMU Cards. I hope you like soccer or you're at least thinking about getting into it with the Euro 2020 going on. The final was just set after England was able to end the dream run of Denmark. Prayers still go out to Christian Eriksen. I'm a massive Tottenham Hotspur fan, so Christian Eriksen, legendary Spur, played for the club for 7 years, did amazing stuff. Sad that his career had to end in that way. But the final is set, England versus Italy. Who do you got winning the final? We also have the Copa America set where it is Brazil versus Argentina. The Argentina-Colombia game was pretty nuts. So who do you got on that? Does Messi get his big medal trophy for his country? That's his only blemish as one of the all-time greats. Honestly, people still think Ronaldo because what he's been able to do in winning Euro, the last Euro in 2016, winning in 3 of the 5 major divisions, the Premier League with Manchester United, Manchester United, Real Madrid with La Liga, and then just very recently in the Italia Serie A with Juventus. But Messi, he hasn't done it big. He got to the semifinals. I believe this is now in 2014 when he took Argentina on the brink of semifinals, but fell short. Nevertheless, big thing on soccer. So you see that I have the tops is the Bowman Tops 2020. This is actually the MLS. What's really good about this, it's not that expensive, but it's pretty small. You can see it's really not that big. These are going between 120 to 130 a pop. The big thing about this is MLS has actually developed a lot of young rookies that have gone over to Europe or have eventually got on to the national team and have done pretty good things. And this set is filled with a plethora of them. Then you have the Panini Mosaic, 3 boxes of these. Thinking about getting the Euro 2020 Select, because the only thing with Mosaic and Select is that, for example, for England, like they have Tammy Abraham, Jack Grealish, I believe Phil Foden is in this, but they don't have like Harry Kane, Jordan Henderson, Reece James, so like really good players in here. So it seems like Panini is kind of split some of the players that you can get, but there's some really good rookies. What makes this an exciting box to get? Now the price variant for this box is actually pretty interesting. If you do some hunting, I've seen this box as low as $260 and as high as around $450 sold. So but this is the first release of Mosaic. I love Mosaic products. I think they're beautiful. I actually think the stained glass is one of the most beautiful cards out there, like throughout, whether you get it in basketball, football, what have you. It's just a stunning card. So I will be probably opening this in the future. Don't know exactly when. I kind of actually want to see how the market goes, because it seems like soccer / world football is really, in the card market, is very much in its infancy, which is kind of nuts because it has the greatest room to grow. If it gets to anything near basketball, it's going to surpass basketball, because the reason why basketball is so big is because it's the second most popular sport in the world. So if soccer, being the most popular sport in the world, even gets half to where basketball is, we're talking about massive growth. I also just recently purchased the Panini Prism for the 2020-2021 season for the Premier League, because I think actually if England wins, I think that box is going to go up, because you have a lot of players that play for England on it. Your Jack Grealish, Harry Kane, Phil Foden, Mason Mount, Reece James, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Jordan Henderson, Calvin Phillips, and it pretty much you almost have the entire team that you'd have available, and So I bought a couple boxes of those. When I'm going to open that, not going to be sure. Again, it's a really interesting time in soccer / world football overall, because it really is so young in the card collectible game. But it really looks with, I have the tops, right? You guys, I've had previous episodes about the stock when Muds, which is an equity firm that bought Tops. The ticker symbol will soon be Tops, but I recommend buying that. Again, not financial advisor here. This is just my play. Everything that I tell you that I recommend, I've been doing. Definitely no pump and dump here, because the top stock is kind of low. Not kind of low. It's pretty low. It's below $12 right now, and it just had a really good sale. And with the card collectible market also getting the NFTs, the internet technology companies getting into it as well, it's here to stay. I think Gary Vee was spot on saying that card collectibles is the stock market for sports. So when you look at soccer / world football, and you just see that amount of landscape of growth, it just seems like a massive investing in card collecting. And especially in the US with it growing, we have the World Cup next year. Won't get too much into that until later episodes. But here's just some boxes that I have. I was actually just at Target. I almost bought the Parkside North American Soccer League, North American Women's Soccer League card sets. They're like $10 each. I was thinking about buying that, but quite honestly, I think I need to stop spending some money because I have spent a lot, as you can see. Now these aren't cheap boxes. These aren't easy, and the Panini Prism, I think, are, you can get them between, like, if you're lucky, $350, and I've seen this being sold as much as like $500, $550. So if you're into soccer, who's your favorite team? Who is your favorite player? My favorite player of all time is Gareth Bale. That's actually how I became a Tottenham Hotspur fan. I saw him live oddly enough, when Thierry Henry came to the New York Red Bulls. His very first match was a friendly against Tottenham Hotspur. Got to see Gareth Bale, Rafael van der Vaart, Luka Modric, and I fell in love with that team, and I fell in love with Gareth Bale. A lot of pain being a Tottenham Hotspur fan, but anyway. So yeah, who's your favorite player? If you like this video, give this a like. If you like the content, you can see that building a channel here, building something. Thank you for the subscribers and people that have liked and commented. Keep it up. More content to come. We have EMU CARDS. That is my Instagram handle. This is also my email. I also am on eBay at emu_cards. So I have some stuff, selling some boxes there right now, some old 1990s hockey and baseball right now. So have a good night. If you're not doing anything this weekend, tune in. Big games, Brazil, Argentina. I believe that is on Saturday, and then England and Italy is on Sunday. The England and Italy game is going to be on ESPN. Massive event. So stay tuned. Should be a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.